there at the end. Was there any part of you though that after you did was like, man, it might be a little too much time on the clock here?
No, I didn't really have a lot of time to think about it. I think the entire team was swarming me, so I didn't even know how much time was left on the clock, to be totally honest with you. And it wasn't really something that was on my mind during the play as well. We were down 6, we needed a touchdown, so I was trying to score.
When that play is called, are you thinking this could be a touchdown, or are you just trying to get it? Is the mindset just to get it down inside the 5 or closer to the goal line?
I was definitely thinking let's try and score a touchdown. Like I said, when we're down 6, I'm trying to get 7 points, and I think we did a good job of after we got like past midfield and there was still like 2 minutes left and we had 3 timeouts, slowing the tempo down and realizing that it wasn't the usual 2-minute situation, and we did a good job getting it down to, I mean, what did they have, like 25 seconds or something at the end of the game, and hats off to them. They hit a couple of big plays, and that's all it takes sometimes.
What were in your mind, what were the issues that you guys had with the running game in the first half, and did that sort of, I mean, you guys are used to running the ball. You feel like the offense as a whole is out of sorts when you're not able to run the ball as effectively as you can?
I think they had a good plan for us. They did a good job of usually we're able to kind of set the edge on offense when it comes to our outside zone, and they had a good plan for us of kind of shutting that down, and then they made some plays on the inside with making penetration that made guys have the bounce. So they had a good plan. They did a good job. So again, hats off to them on that one.
A product of them running the same offense and seeing it throughout the off-season training camp, that they're just a little bit more ready for the style that you guys use than a typical opponent?
Yeah, you know what? I honestly didn't even think about that. And I do think maybe that has something to do with it. But even though they do quote unquote like run the same offense as us, I think we run it very differently. I know they play a little bit of 2-back, but it's not nearly as much as what we do, and I think it's quote unquote the same offense, but I think still very different.
Did you know ahead of the game that you were going to be leaned on by Kyle in the offense?
For a certain amount, yeah. I did know I was going to get some more opportunities today just because we were so thin at running back, and we needed to change things up, manufacture touches for other guys, and try to keep Green Bay on their toes. So, yeah, I had a little bit of an inkling, but, didn't necessarily anticipate that it was going to come down to, one of the last plays of the game to me.
A lot of plays without a tailback, including like most of that end of first half drive. Does that change things a lot? I mean, are you you can just switch that out pretty easily, or is it hard?
Yeah, I mean, we feel like we have so many guys that can do a lot of special things when we just manufacture touches for them. When you get the ball in their hands, guys like Debo, guys like George, myself, like we don't necessarily have to run, a classic offense with a classic halfback. These guys we feel like are just good with the ball in their hands. So if we can just find a way to just get them the ball, we think we can do some special things with it.
You didn't have much of a running game. You only had 1 sack on Rodgers. You had very few healthy cornerbacks left. You were down 17-0. Would this have been a really incredible win?
Yeah, I think it would have been a really big win. Green Bay is a good team. I mean, they've been to the NFC Championship how many times now in a row, and yeah, being down 17-0 to a good team like that, prime time, would have been a really big win. But we're not completely crushed here. It's very early in the season. We showed that we can battle, that it can be 17-0 against a good team, and we're not going to blink. And we constantly remind ourselves on the sideline, the offense, that is, we're always one play away. It takes one play. We saw it last week. All the momentum it felt like was with Philly, and all of a sudden it took one big play from Debo, and we're winning at halftime. And the NFL is crazy like that. Things can swing so quickly. So we know that going forward, and sometimes it's good to have experience in these close games and have guys feel that, and young guys that maybe haven't been in those situations gain a little bit of experience. So I'm always going to look on the positive side of it, and I think we're going to come out better because of this.
Thank you, Kyle. We got Trey Lance here for you guys.
Thanks, guys.
baby.